Legends whispered through Alfie's small town, like a secret only the daring dared to repeat. They spoke of the whimsical train, a spectral locomotive that defied reality, arriving only under the full glow of the midnight moon, when stars pirouetted in the sky. While adults dismissed the tale, Alfie felt the tug of curiosity every time the story surfaced. The crunch of leaves under Alfie's boots accompanied his determined strides as he navigated the forgotten path to Whimsical Station. The air smelled of damp earth and moss, the station itself emerging like a relic from the past, its bricks weathered and walls cloaked in ivy. A sagging wooden sign creaked in the wind, its faded letters barely spelling Whimsical Station. Alfie reached for the iron gate, its rusted hinges groaning loudly as it swung open. The moonlight illuminated the desolate platform, casting long, eerie shadows. He glanced at his watch, 11:59 p.m. Just another bedtime story, huh? Guess I'll know in a minute, he said. A sudden chill made him tighten his scarf, and the trees around him swayed as if bowing to an unseen force. A deep, guttural rumble cut through the silence, followed by the hiss of steam. From the darkness, it emerged. The whimsical train, an ebony and gold marvel, rolled into the station, its wheels glinting like obsidian under the pale light. Steam snaked upward, curling like ghostly fingers around its ornate carriages. The train's whistle pierced the air, a haunting melody that sent shivers down Alfie's spine. The door to the nearest carriage slid open with a smooth whoosh. From within stepped a tall figure cloaked in deep blue and gold, his polished boots clicking on the platform. The train conductor's face was shadowed beneath a brimmed hat, but his eyes glinted like molten silver. Curiosity brought you here, didn't it? Well then, hop aboard, young adventurer. But let me warn, you, curiosity always comes at a price, the conductor said. Alfie hesitated for only a moment, then climbed aboard, his heart pounding with anticipation. The interior of the whimsical train was a feast for the senses, luxurious, bizarre, and alive with magic. Alfie stepped cautiously into the first carriage, his gaze darting around the fantastical space. Golden chandeliers dripped light like liquid stars, their brilliance reflected in the polished floor. Velvet curtains swayed gently despite the still air, and the walls bore intricate golden maps that shifted as Alfie stared. Yet none of this compared to the passengers. To his left, a giraffe in a crisp tuxedo held a newspaper, squinting through a monocle perched precariously on its long nose. Nearby, a translucent ghost child floated, giggling as their marbles defied gravity, spinning in lazy loops around their head. Across the aisle, a tall, spindly clock with arms like twigs wagged a finger at a floppy feathered hat perched indignantly on a seat. I've said it before, and I'll say it again, this train's tardiness is entirely your fault, the clock said. The hat responded, and what would a clock know of schedules? Humph. At the far end of the carriage, a woman with hair like molten gold painted on a canvas. The painting shifted with every stroke, revealing scenes of enchanted forests, shimmering seas, and skies of impossible colors. Alfie is whispering to himself. What kind of dream is this? The conductor appeared beside him, silent and sudden, like a shadow given form. Dreams, hardly. This, my boy, is what lies beyond them. Adventure, in its purest form, he said. Without warning, the train gave a gentle lurch, and Alfie stumbled into his seat. Laughter echoed through the carriage as the whimsical passengers continued their odd conversations. The train slowed as it approached a yawning tunnel of darkness. Its entrance was so black it seemed to drink the light around it, making the interior of the train feel suddenly cold. Alfie pressed his nose to the window, his breath fogging the glass. Why are we stopping? What's in there? Alfie asked. The conductor handed him a small, gleaming silver whistle. Its surface felt cool and oddly alive, pulsing faintly against Alfie's palm. Not what's in there, but what lies beyond. Blow the whistle when you're ready, and see the truth of the whimsical train, he replied. The other passengers grew quiet, their odd chatter replaced by expectant silence. Alfie's fingers trembled as he lifted the whistle to his lips. The sound was neither sharp nor shrill, but a haunting melody, rich and layered. The train shuddered, its carriages vibrating with energy. The whimsical train transformed before Alfie's eyes. its wheels folded inward, its frame unfurling into golden wings that sparkled like stardust. With a mighty surge, it lifted off the tracks and into the starry expanse. Alfie gasped, the view from the train's window breathtaking. Floating islands hovered serenely in the sky, their waterfalls spilling into endless clouds. Gigantic creatures with shimmering iridescent scales soared past, their songs echoing in the air. "This is amazing. I never want this to end," Alfie said. The conductor rested a hand on Alfie's shoulder, his expression unreadable yet kind. "Every journey has its crossroads. Will you ride forever or return to where you began?" he replied. Alfie gazed at the golden horizon, his heart alight with wonder. He said to the conductor, "I'll stay at least for a while longer." Stay tuned if you want to see Alfie's next adventure.